Welcome to Loving Energy Recharge and your daily Oracle card reading for January the 22nd. Today we have another beautiful numerology number, the 22nd, that partnership between you and your higher self. And we're stepping right into the overall energy today, still using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. With another repetitive number, we are moving forward with card number 44. This is coming to us in protection. This is the thinker. Now that 44 to me represents the angels. It is the number of support. Having the repetitive fours is linking right back to that partnership again. You, your higher self. Having the thinker card coming to us in protection is all about out of the box thinking. Freeing yourself to just have an open mind, a new awareness. We spoke yesterday about new beginnings. This is where you get to just look at the world again for the very first time. A world where you know the energies are here supporting you, guiding you, teaching you, where you are learning not to take things so personally because you are part of the collective energy. So now that you are out of the box, you are out of the traps of the mind that have kept you just on a path of thinking a certain way or stuck in a certain pattern, you're having a beautiful opportunity right now where you get more breathing space. You're starting to become aware of the magic and the mystery out in the world. Now, there's still going to be a period of time where this is going to go through its own transformation and you're going to have the tendency to doubt, and that is okay. That is to be expected when you are learning to think beyond yourself and you're shifting from personal into that collective energy. So be gentle with yourself. Ask your guides to show you, to communicate with you, whether that is through music, through numbers, through pictures, through interactions. Hold everything that crosses your path, your senses. Hold it all as this is the language of the universe, and I am learning to communicate the universal language. You get to learn for the very first time, even if you've been doing this energy work for quite a while on your own, this is a new vibration. This is more enhanced thinking beyond the mindset. This is thinking in a bigger scale, bigger than you, bigger than me, bigger than we could ever imagine. Getting into that act of allowing, not controlling, feeling, sensing, knowing, believing, expanding, breathing, and taking time for that breath. Slowing down. Slowing down is a big one. We move into the soul's message for today, and we've got number 16, all that glitters. Now, the beautiful thing with this that I am really sensing, and I think I had to take that pause there to take that big breath and to stop for a moment, because we're living in a world where there's so much focus and so much emotional energy being poured into believing that we have to have so much material objects. We're all in this energy of having to shop, having to get the latest brand name, the latest electronics, the bigger houses, the bigger toys, feeling like we have a lack if we don't have all the new shiny gadgets. Now, looking at this card today, all that glitters, and knowing that we are expanding out of personal and into the collective energy, well, now it feels like the masks are coming off. It feels like we are a lot more aware that that inner satisfaction, that joy, that happiness, that abundance that we seek is not found in the material world. It is a heightened awareness where you are rising above that. You are rising above that in the joy of knowing that The beauty exists out in the world. The beauty exists in the sunrises and the sunsets, in the plants and in the animals, in the smiles you see from individuals, the acts of kindness, the fresh air. There's so much beauty out there that is calling our attention and our focus, rising us above the accumulation of so much stuff. Stuff that takes our time and our attention, because now we have to care for it. We have to clean the bigger houses. We have to take care of the bigger yards. We're putting in so many long hours in work to pay for the debt of what our material world is accumulating. This is a call to simplify. What is it that you truly need? Can you see past the emotional energy that is stimulating people into buying, into feeling that they are less than if they don't have a certain object? Are you becoming aware in your material patterns of your own of how much that you feel at times that creates a certain feeling for you, a sensation, but then looking back and tracing the root, it wasn't the object that you needed. You had a deeper need. You were looking for a distraction. You were looking to fulfill something in your life that was beyond the material. This is diving deep now as we go into our action step for today, and we have 2 cards again coming to us in protection. Now our first card is card number 17, and this is the Fates. Holding on. The action step for today asking you, what are you holding on to so tightly, unwilling to give up on? This is material-wise. Something that is preventing your growth because you have such a strong attachment to it. The faded life, thinking that this is the way we've always been. This is what I've always known. This is where I've gotten my comfort from. They're asking you to really take a look at your death grip on material objects. Now imagine for a moment that those material objects were gone. Then what? Would you honestly change as a person? Would you no longer cease to exist? Can you see beyond the material object and tap into the energy of what the material objects represent? Tapping into that energy to then think outside the box, seeing the illusion of the material object and reaching out to the higher guidance, saying, how can I keep this energy alive that I'm so desperately holding on to within an object? But how can I grow it and expand it into that energy field to make it something that is more meaningful, more beautiful? What is coming to mind for me is sometimes we hold on to objects that belong to deceased loved ones. Now, it is not the object that we truly need. It is the memory of our love. It is the memory of that moment. It is the memory of the connection. Now, when you hold on to the objects, the faith goes in the object. When you are ready, and only in your own time, to part with the object and grow the memory, then you're stepping into a bigger sense of you. You're reconnecting again with that spirit aspect that we don't ever leave. We move out of the physical body, but the spirit is still there. The spirit still walks with you. The spirit wants to create more memories, more excitement, more adventure, more opportunity. The spirit rises you above the material object and helps you expand, looking at the world like that eagle, seeing things from that bigger perspective through the eyes of spirit. Let them show you the world beyond that material object. Now the card that comes beside that is card number 32, also in protection, here and now. Being in the present moment. No longer stuck in the past. You can't bring the past back. No longer stuck in the future, worrying about what am I going to do next. But being in this one moment, in this beautiful present moment where you can hold that love inside you and you can expand in your energy field and you can rise up coming out of the box, out of your entrapment, and you can soar with spirit. You can let them guide you. You can see the world for what it truly is and be reminded of the beauty of creation. There is a lot of energy here today helping us to expand. The journey is yours. The timing is yours. The sacredness of it is yours. You get to choose when you're ready and only when you're ready. Spirit never forces you to do anything that you are not ready to face at this time. So hold the love in your heart, hold compassion in your heart, hold understanding in your heart. And just breathe into your day. Just breathe into your day. Sometimes becoming aware of the emotional play on objects is enough to start challenging the confinements of the mind and to start creating an action plan for simplifying your life. This may be a great day to start that decluttering, letting go of some energy that has been holding you down, setting yourself free to expand. Sending much love to you all.